Cedric, Gracia. We're here for the first round of the UCI Mountain Bike World Series. We had Loic Bruni give us a run, a full run of Lenzerheide first World Cup. Check this out.
We're here in Lenzerheide World Cup 1 of the season. I'm gonna take you down the track. It's a little bit changing today, so I hope it's gonna be dry and I hope it's gonna be fast. Let's go.
I'm with Loic Bruni. Start with a big off camber in the grass, really wide taping, but look like it's one line outside and super fast out of the gate. That's what rider one-to-one. Two movement here with two double drop. We turn in left into like a rocky section, which is a little bit easier than before, but still a big off camber. This is basically the first area you need to be on it. Really high up there, another compression here. He's actually yelling because it's a big compression. And speed again. He's going to get out that wood section for the first high speed and first big double. It's when you put your full hands around the grip and don't touch your braking lever. Big whip, first whip, entering in the wood section. Two lines here, outside and in the middle. He took the middle, a little bit out here, but not touching the brake. This is Loic Bruni's signature. Going down another high speed section where Bruni is shining, like taking the hip and taking the smaller table. I don't know if he will do that at the race because with the speed he's aiming, I don't think he have time for the small jump. Changing the light a lot between like super bright and dark, getting off those drops, and two new lines here. We have right and left when it's taking inside. We're entering the woods again, another big off camber with the big head on the right, taking that berm. Straight down the hill, it's super steep in here. Many lines, he's taking outside, inside, middle, exiting inside for the next one. That's a good line. Getting out the woods, another drop. This wood section is straight down the hill. Left here between the rocks. Oh, this is really scary for the derailer. Going back into the trail. Okay, he's recovering here a little bit with those couple drops before the table. Like one nice wood table here crossing the road. Another right. This is more like bike park stuff. He's taking all the berm like full speed, no brakes. One of the last drop, he's aiming for the big table, and be careful that left corner here. Oh, it's almost done. Two flat corners right and left. Last drop, and it's a finish line for Loic Bruni. Oh, that was fast to me. Oh, I'm sweating. I felt like I had to run. People think like this track maybe, you know, some of the lines are easy to take, but no, it's so intense. You have to be focused all the way down. You cannot relax in one point to be like, okay, I'm going to recover. No. You stand up on your bike and you have to study what's coming because it's coming really fast, and your head already have to be on another corner, especially when you have a lot of high speed entering in the woods, bright light, and someone shut down the light in the woods. Then the adaptation of those guys have to be on point. Missing a corner or just few centimeters into those wood section could end up into a disaster mode. Then, yeah, no down moment. From the start gate to the finish is pen, and you have those section in your mind. We call this the desk grip. It's where you're going to be able to put your full hand around the grip and be like, okay, I have this, and hit that corner. Because at the time, if you put your finger on the brakes and you want to go for that full speed, sometimes your brain is making a trick to you. It's like, oh, maybe you need to slow down. And that connection, it's too quick when you have your finger on the brake, then you're braking, and after you're like, oh, I shouldn't have brake here. This is 0.02 of a second. But if you have them around the grip, by the time your brain say, okay, put your finger on the lever in case you have to brake, you're already in the corner and you don't have to use it. This is those kind of tricks. Some of the guys are so good. I hope we see some image about that because it's just crazy. The commitment you have to be able, you have to know the track, you have to know the bike, you have to know yourself, you have to be confident. And don't forget, this is the first round of the World Cup. The tickets, there's no many tickets. It's 60 for the semis, and after it's 30 spot to be to the final. Then, come on. This is F1 of MTB. mountain bike racing is on and is going to be wide open.